Hope I did. What? I did not click any First Amendment audits. No, whatever, you stupid streaming bullcrap. Oh, okay, I'm back. Nope, I'm not back. Gosh damn it. Really? This thing is really messed up. I'm waiting till everybody gets back here from the new stream here. I have to restart the stream when it starts buffering, or it will just continue to buffer. It really sucks. That's why they hate about giving me on a hotspot when I don't have an actual internet. I'm on my regular internet servers. It'd be great, but I'm not. I gotta redo the description here again. Really? Okay. All right. Okay, I'm waiting to bring everybody again and get break the story back to the story again. I was trying to say, it's a stupid. I hate this connection right now. I do apologize for all this. All right, and welcome back to everybody's coming back. I'm gonna wait for more people to get back in here before I continue the story. If I get back up to the at least 9, 10 watchers, I'll be right back up. I'll be tell you the rest of the story about the whole situation. It really sucks about the situation. It's like I don't know why I didn't continue off for the last thought. I was fast enough to put it back up, but it just started a whole new stream again. It's ridiculous. All right, welcome back again. Just wait for the rest so I can tell the rest of the story here. It's just ridiculous. I hope you all come back here. We're up to 4 now. Well, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Oh, I hate the. Oh, come on! I'm trying to. I want to tell you more about the story. I'm waiting for more people to come back in, and we just lose another. We just lose one. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Come on back, everyone. Please come back. Please come back. Guess who's back? Hello again. Welcome back. I'm just waiting for more. We're up to 5 watchers now. Just waiting for more everybody to come back here, so hopefully they'll come back. I'm sorry for the whole situation. So yeah, I'm waiting for the rest to come back as much as possible. To tell you the story here. So 6, got 6. Welcome back. And 1 left again. Okay, we got 5 again. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the rest of the. Try to get everybody else back in here again. So yeah. So I can tell you the whole story. I like to get everybody in here so I don't have to try to repeat everything again to everybody as much as possible. If this stupid thing quit, but jeez, we just lost another one. Jeez, come on, stop coming in and out. I'm about ready to start the story. Everybody, boys and girls, come around the campfire. Come on, come on, come on, join us. Got a good story to tell. It might be scary. Alrighty. That'd be cool. have a little campfire going, have we talk about stories around the campfire, stuff like that, like we used to do when we were camping and back in the day with our family and all that stuff. Would be great. I miss those camping days. Oh, we could tell about ghost stories around the campfire and stuff like that. All the fun times that I had with the family, it was great. And I wish they had that again. It'd be nice. I miss those days. I've been picked on a lot before. Well, got 6 in here. I'm just waiting for more, so I can tell the story and to get it going. Let's go. Let's bring it back. I am back. I'm back on. Yeah. Do we have any music? Well, we have to worry about copyright issues. It would be nice. 7 watchers here. Welcome back. Ooh, darn it. They just left again. I don't know. It just keeps on coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. This side, your side, my side, my side, your side. Come on. Bring it back. Six watchers, come on. I'm about ready to start the story right now at this point. So I can get back to it. I think we got plenty at this point. If guys start coming in, hopefully, or start watching this video. Well, sorry you weren't here at the time, but let's get us going with this. Alright. Let's see. Okay, basically when they got the dumpster, they were getting the trash up, trying to get the trash up before the day was they were supposed to be the inspection, the warrant inspection. So they got they just, I said, he quit doing it. So the city is going to go bankrupt, he says, and take care of it. The bankruptcy will take care of all his problems, apparently. So he went and waited, and he basically, when the day came when the inspectors supposed to come, when they were to come, he took off. He just took off, and I was the only one there at the time. I was by myself. Nobody was in the house. I was just there waiting for the inspectors to come, because I was worried about them coming in the house. So, because I was worried about my stuff. That's what I was concerned about. So, and my cats, of course, I was definitely concerned for too. And so the inspectors did show up with the police. They showed up, knocked on the door. I didn't answer the door. I sat there for about maybe at least an hour at the most I could think of, watching them clean out the backyard, all that stuff, all the trash, and they were getting ready to get into the garage. And basically, I had my tiny boat still in the backyard, and my small boat was in the backyard still. From the one I tried to go magnet fishing the first time in, when I had that little incident at the Michigan Center Lake. Yeah, that was the only first time I ever tried it with. I still have that boat. I started seeing them haul it off, and I was like, that was my property. It wasn't theirs. I went out there, confronted them, told them they can't take that. I had to deal with the city. The city was saying they didn't care. I talked to the cops. We finally worked it out. They weren't going to take it. So I got them not to take my boat. So yeah, I was like, okay. Alright, and everything else. So they were just cleaning out the yard. Getting all the trash away. All of that. And one of them tried to grab my trolling motor. Oh great, that's another thing I got to get. I probably will never get it back. I do have a marine battery that my roommates got. I probably won't get back. That's a $100 battery. That kind of sucks. Yes, it won't be Xfinity though. It'll be Charter. So yeah, I'll have internet when I get there. So yeah, and then that sucks. I'm gonna lose that part. But then losing my marine battery, I paid $100 brand new. Never only used it one time. That sucks. That's another thing I'm going to lose. Another thing of items I'm missing. I probably will never get back. because they were using that battery for the power of their lights and stuff upstairs and charging their phones. So they had they got my trolling motor. I made sure I grabbed what was mine before they took off and threw it away. Because they were just grabbing anything that they can get their hands on. They didn't care how clean or new, if it was trash, they just grabbed it and started tossing it and taking it with them. They didn't care. Yeah. So they were just taking everything. They're about ready to take his generator, which the other roommates showed up finally and stopped that from happening. So they were taking anything that was not bolted down. So they were just starting to trash everything. So that's basically what was going on. They got everything, got into the garage, got all the trash out of there, moved the cars up into the out in the road street. I don't know if they're still sitting there or not. Yeah. So, yeah, and that's what they finally, I mean, they cleared off the porch, even cleared the porch off. They never entered the house. I guess they only had the warrant for the garage and the yard, but not the house. So that's the only warrant they had for. All they did was mess with the garage and the yard. That was it. They didn't do anything else. But that was the first time I ever seen that yard that clean. What's up, Adam? So that was the very first time I ever seen that yard that clean. And yeah, and again, and then it was like they managed to get the guy that was camping in the backyard in the camper. They were about ready to haul off that camper, but they managed not to get it hauled off. And yeah, that's a big loss of everything. That's a huge loss. I'm sorry. I mean, it's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money I put into that stuff that I lost. Yes, I know it's stuff you can replace, but I can't replace it anytime soon because that was a lot of money that I stuck into that. A lot of money. It's like hoping. That's like the reason why I got the security cam system that I bought brand new, I've never used, because I was planning to get into a place of my own, which never happened. $300 security system gone. My drone, $300 worth of my drone stuff with the drone itself. Yeah, gone. My controller for my other drone that I'm trying to rebuild is gone. That's a $100 controller. Gone. Lost a lot of money in this. And on top of it, my car broke down. Now that's gone. That was my fault. So I should have, even though the mileage on that car, even though it was a rebuilt motor and transmission, I should have not tried to haul my boat out to Reading. That was the biggest mistake. Yes, that's why I shouldn't trust. I mean, again, I lived with this guy before, didn't have no issues, nothing come up missing or stolen. But the company he stays with and had people come in, yeah, I can't trust those people worth a dime to me. I'm junking the car. Basically, whoever's going to come and buy it, hopefully the person is the offer still on the table. I got to get it cleaned out yet. It's going to be a few days before I get rid of it. There's a person that might get it for $500. I'll take it. But I gotta get my stuff out of there. I got a toilet in there. I got my chair, my heavy duty angle iron chair that my stepdad made for me to hold me up. It's pretty heavy. I can't lift things like I used to anymore. So yeah, and I gotta get that toilet out to my ex-girlfriend's house somehow. Yeah, that's not the problem. Is the valuables that I had there. This was during my move. It was during when I was moving. They took advantage of my situation. So they took advantage when nobody was there, and the person who I had trying to help me move my stuff out of there, kept on just messing around, get things done. I could have had that stuff done before anybody took anything. if I had the help that I needed. But again, nobody came to help me at the point at all. I needed help. It was an emergency. I asked for my family. I asked, and again, they didn't help at all. They come to help me out with that situation. See, normally when I move, I usually stay with my stuff till it gets completely moved out. I couldn't do that because I didn't have nobody else to help me, and I was the only one with the vehicle to drive my stuff to where it needs to go. It really sucks. Yeah. But again, I already knew what to do beforehand. That was the thing. I already knew what to do. Prevent from my stuff coming up missing. There was nothing to learn from the situation. I already knew what to do. And I took a dang chance at the point. Right now, I had to turn a customer away today on my computer business because all the stuff is like this. If I needed to do an operating system right now, for anybody to install an operating system, somebody stole my flash drives. That I had my stuff, all my computer tools for software-wise, is gone. Because somebody stole my flash drives. Now I got to go out and go buy new flash drives again and re-get those again. At least they're not that expensive. But still, I'm not able to get to the store to buy those flash drives. Even though I probably can get over to Best Buy over here and grab some. But it'd probably be cheaper to go to Walmart. Yeah. I gained a lot of weight through the years, yes. It kind of sucks. And because, again, I've been eating fast food. It really blows. It doesn't help when you eat fast food, especially when you have no use to the kitchen. The kitchen was a mess and dirty. I couldn't really use to cook anything in. That's another thing. A lot of my meat all my food has gone to waste that I purchased. Yeah, see you, man. Happy random weeb. Have a good one. Yeah, it's just crazy. If I can I gotta figure out some wheels now. If I get my unemployment taken care of, all that money I put into all that stuff, I'm hurting bad right now. I'm practically down to about whatever left of my Social Security check is what's left. There ain't much left of that right now. It's a joke. Guys gotta stop believing those reality shows. It's not a win-win as you think it is. Do you believe everything that's on True TV? Or any reality show? Those are all scripted. Everything you see is scripted. They pick who they want, and that's all they do. They go through a process. And they're going to make sure that the people are going to be... It's a lie. It's pretty much of a lie of anything. It's all rigged. Don't believe in all the reality shows you see on TV. I mean, why would I join something that's a lie? You know, I really don't want to put myself on TV like that, to be honest. It's all scripted. I don't mind if somebody helped me through a diet and get me through this situation. I wouldn't mind anybody do that for me. If anybody wants to work with me on that, that'd be great. I have no problem with that. I have no issues to do with somebody. But I have nobody to help me, support me through this situation but myself. Yes, I am good for another week here. I've done paid for another week to stay here, even though it cost me an additional $20 because of the Easter weekend. So I'm good for another week here. I gave more time to my ex-girlfriend to get the place ready for me. I do have a place to go to. So she's got more time to put work into it. I got to figure out how to No, it's not. Never mind. It's not hard. It's hard to explain to you. I don't want to put myself in that situation, anyways. I don't want to be that person on there and just no. I said I'm more than willing to do something to get help to lose weight, but I'm not going to put myself on public TV to do that. It's no, not me. So there's other things I can go for to help me with that situation, not being on TV. It's just all this is for the ratings. That's all it is. Yep, you got that correct. Yes, but it would help to have some support from some people on it, because sometimes I get away from things I need to get done. It needs to be done because I fall into a depression to a point where I stop caring, and nobody there to support me with it. It doesn't help. My mom tried to be there for me quite a bit. I'm just not going to conform to it. That's all. To that television show. So, I mean, the diet I was on, just the last diet I was on with Robert Wilbur had me put on, I tried, it was working until the situation in life hit me again. Then I got to get back on that diet again. If I get back onto it, I'll start losing weight again, hopefully. So, it was working. As I said, life hit me again. This whole situation, the power going out, and I had to go back to fast food eating again because of that, and all that stuff. Until this situation is straightened out, I can actually start doing that diet thing again. No, I do not value my cats more than my life, but I still value them as my family. That's all I have is my cats. I do not have anybody else. There's nobody else I can turn to. Nobody I can go. I tried reaching out to my family to talk to them. I had tried that, but I got the cold shoulder every time. When I was in some trouble or something, issues going on in my life, I normally call up my mom. I talked to her over the phone. It helped me when I talked to her. Now I don't have that anymore. I'm trying to find that again. And I tried talk to my uncle. I tried talking to my cousin. And nothing. I mean, I can understand doctors should be harsh on certain things. You got to be harsh with people like us. Like sometimes we do come up with excuses, a lot, on certain things. Yes, I do agree with that. I mean, we need. Sometimes you got to be harsh and get the reality knocked in our head. But I don't want to deal with that with it being on TV. What I want in life right now is a roof over my head. I can support myself, and I don't ask for much right now. I don't really ask for much. I don't have much plans of anything. I just want to live and enjoy my life. That's what I want. That's why I'm trying to go magnet fish. I'm trying to do stuff more like that. That's what I try to do. I'm trying to do stuff. I'm trying to get out. Not sit in the house, play video games, and stream live all the time like this. I want to get out there and do stuff. That was the whole point of magnet fishing. I have plans this year I want to do. I want to get out and do stuff. That was the whole idea. Maybe travel down to Alabama, go visit my family, which I gotta have a car to make it down to Alabama. That's for sure. So all I want to do now is just live my life, not deal with drama all the time. I want to get out there, do something. My mom was trying to do things with me before she passed away. She tried to take me camping a few times and river rafting with my stepdad's family, or his daughter and stuff. I wanted to do that more, and I want to do that. I like to do something like that again. Go do stuff and not sit at home. That's what I'm trying to do. I was an active person before I gained all this weight. I was very active. I did a lot of things. I went out and did stuff. I did a lot of things. I went bicycling. I love bicycling. I love hiking. I used to love doing all that stuff. And I can't do that much more of that anymore. It really sucks. So, I want to go do things. I want to go travel if I want to. I like to do something like that. As I said, I like to go down to Alabama, visit some family before they all die. So far, I have an uncle that passed away just recently. I guess a year ago. One of my uncles passed away. I just found that out not like a week ago. And it really sucks. I've been stuck up here in Michigan, not able to get down there because of financial reasons and no vehicle. I want to go see my family what's left before they all pass away. It really sucks. That's what I want to do. I haven't seen him since my dad's passed away. That's about when I was like about 12 or 13 years old. That's it. That's how long it's been. One of my cousins passed away a few years back too. I used to hang out a lot with down there. I used to go hiking with them in the woods and stuff. The back trails, which I didn't able to drive the four-wheel. We went four-wheeling with them and riding with them and all that stuff. I did all those things. I played Nintendo together sometimes. Yeah, we did a lot of things. I miss a lot of stuff. Well, I'll be going to the Y tomorrow to go swimming, so that's the plan. Do some laundry. So that's the plan I'm doing tomorrow. That's what I got plans tomorrow to do. That's fun, yeah. I gotta go. And again, I'm gonna be not able to do that anymore once I move to Reading, because we don't have a Y in Hillsdale County. So somebody was telling me about again, I gotta have a vehicle. Another thing that's gonna be an issue. So I can go do things like, I've been told the college maybe has something for a swimming pool. Do people go in? The Hillsdale College, maybe? Yeah. I'd like to do things this year. I had plans of what to do. I was hoping. Yeah, it's like, things were looking up at a point. Then, when I was trying to get my own place, that's where it's sticking me hard. When I was trying to get my own place to live. I was trying to get out of the crap hole I was in the first place. and I couldn't get out of it because I couldn't get a place. I know that makes me mad. I had 3 opportunities to buy a trailer of my own trailer right out. But the problem, I get denied from a trailer park because of an eviction on my court records, which was dismissed and 0 owed. I would have had my own place, afford the lot rent, and all the bills. I would have been fine. Hopefully sometime next week. Soon. After after this last week coming up here, until what day? Where's my phone? Okay, let's see the calendar. I don't want to see that. Come on, you stupid phone, respond. Okay, today's the 2nd right now. This would have been the last day in this hotel. Friday, on the 9th, would be my last day here. So, that'd be my last day here in this hotel this Friday. Next Friday. What the heck? Somebody just text me. My butt itchy as hell. Okay, whatever. Whoever texted me at 313-992-0738. Whoever texts me from that number. Yeah, no, I gotta get me a vehicle, that's for sure. That'd be the one thing I'd be getting is a vehicle. I gotta get a vehicle. That's the one thing. Once I get the money, I can get myself a car. Again, another car. Hopefully, I'm going to stay away from Ford from this point forward. After the last 2 Fords I bought, it just on me. No more Ford. I'm going to walk downtown to walk. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting tired right now. About ready to watch some TV shows here anyways. I do appreciate everybody being here at this point. Not much more to talk about, but that's the plan is, that's what I want to do this year. Is start doing some stuff. I like to get out, do a lot of outdoors activity stuff. That's what I want to do. I want to get out and do things. Go places. Not sit at home all day. That's what I'm trying to do with magnet fishing. That was the whole plan. Even though it is good. So I'm hoping this unemployment gets straightened out. Again, if anybody wants to help out, there's a link below in the description for that. Anybody, doesn't matter. Every little counts. Just think of buying me something to drink, or some little amount of money. Doesn't matter. Okay. I would appreciate it. I do appreciate the last person that gave me it. I do thank you. Thanks a lot. Other than that, there's not much more I can talk about at this point until tomorrow. Until it's going on tomorrow. 10 evictions. Only 1 eviction on my record that I know of. What? I don't know where you're getting this information from. There's only 1 eviction. Let me correct that. 2 evictions that I know of. That's it. There's no other. I never had any other evictions. So I don't know where. I may have lived at many addresses. Correct? Maybe. I lost count one time ago how many addresses I lived at. So, no 10 evictions. I don't know where 10 evictions came from. There's 2 that I know of. Okay. That's it. That first one was stupid. It is because the landlord passed away, sold the property, the wife sold the property to John Thomas after he passed away. Richard Enos owned the property before he passed away. And Richard, for people who consider Richard Enos an asshole, he was never an asshole to me, that's for damn sure. He was a great guy to me. Ever consider Richard Enos was an asshole or not. So he was a good landlord to me, and he was there for me when I needed help at the time. It was cool, and he did a lot. He did some stuff for me. So I wish he didn't pass away. Kind of sucks. Been great having my Social Security with him and everything else. I might have got the house that I was staying in. Yeah. You was excited out on Stewart Ave. Why say you was not? Okay, now the place I stayed at, Stewart Ave. Now you got, okay, I don't understand what you mean by exciting about anything. It was just a place I stayed in until they remodeled it and he tried to increase the rent on me. Other than that, he never evicted me. I moved out on that one. I moved out willingly because I couldn't afford the rent. I'd never been evicted from that. The place I got evicted before last time, before the other one on First Street, was the one on Williams Street. The one the landlord passed away, and that's what I was trying to explain to you about Richard Enos. And he passed away, and the person, John Thomas, bought the property, and he just basically I couldn't afford what he was asking, so I had to move out. But he evicted me out of it. Kind of. Then I never went to court and fought it. I moved out. So, kind of sucked. He tried to evict me on something I was willing to move out of because I wasn't able to afford the rent. It was ridiculous. So that should have been an eviction. Not at all. I wasn't evicted of it. Whatever. I don't know where you're getting this information from. You might want to check the court records. East Monroe. Nope. Never evicted at East Monroe. Because I can tell you right now, I was never evicted there because she's a good friend of mine. And the reason why I had to be moved because she has kids. And she had kids that had her grandkids. That her family was priority, and she's a good friend of mine, and I moved out when she asked me to. So, because she was a good friend of mine. That was a temporary stay, anyways. It was very temporary. What truth are you trying to get to? I'm telling you the truth. Period. I don't know what truth you're trying to get at. What, your truth on the whole deal? Sorry, but that is the truth. There's only 2 places I know I've been evicted from. That's it. Well, it seems like you are. Okay. Well, don't believe what everybody tells you, for one. You can go on the court records and prove that there's public information there. If you want more information about me, just look up my last name in the public on court records. You'll see how many evictions are on me. Right there. You got all my traffic violations back a long time ago still. I couldn't believe it. You got my mom's traffic violations still. I was like, wow. Yes, I moved around a lot because I moved to roommate to roommate. Yes. Again, sometimes it didn't work out with the roommate. Things didn't work out. Didn't go along. I had to move out, of course. There's that. But never been evicted. So, well, wait. No, that wasn't official because it wasn't even court stamped. So that wasn't even an eviction. She just handed me a paper, eviction paper, not even court stamped. Yeah, again. The one place I stayed in Jonesville, that wasn't an eviction. I moved out. Again. Never been evicted from there. Never been, only said 2 places in Jackson been evicted. That's it. So all the rest have been moved on my own, or things that didn't work out with the friends or the people I stayed with. .316 West Wesley. Only place I stayed on Wesley Street, I rented that place. And no, that was not evicted. I moved out on my own on that one due to because my unemployment ended. So that place was rented by me in my name. And I moved out on my own. Even told the landlord wanted to keep me there actually. But I wasn't, because I wasn't able to afford it to stay there. He wanted me to stay. He tried to get me to stay. I was like, no, I have to move out because I'm not going to be able to afford to stay there. No, I was not evicted from there. So no, that was not an eviction at all on Wesley Street. So no, I moved on my own. No, I did not. I did not get evicted from Wesley Street. Yes, that was an eviction, but dismissed and zero owed. Go check that out. It states it right there in the court records. That was dismissed and zero owed. That was an eviction, yes. And I worked out a deal with the landlord to move out unwillingly and not be put on my, possibly not been put on record, period. But it didn't get put in my credit report, but just been put in court records. Other than that. So, yeah, that was an eviction process, which was dismissed and zero owed. So, but again, that's what it states there. Go look it up. Anybody can look up on D12's website. Flanagan versus what's the name of that company? Reasonable Home Buyers. Okay, all right, cool. Your uncle worked for Reasonable Home Buyers, okay. So was he the maintenance guy? I was doing what was told by Mishta. So, and I was going by what Mishta's rules and regulations were. So if it wasn't for Mishta's Section 8 programming, I wouldn't give him any hassle at all. But again, I was just abiding by what Mishta told me to do. Okay? I wouldn't give two craps of what the property was and what condition it was. Besides the bug problem that was there before I moved. I had no bugs when I moved there. So that was the only big problem I had with the place there. Besides, it was just the bugs. Regulations, what I had to do. And we're buffering once again. Come on. I hate this crap. Come on. I'm buffering right now. Badly. I'm dropping on my speeds. Come on, wake up, you stupid thing. Get up there again. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. I really don't want to start another feed again. Okay, looks like I got it. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. I don't know what it is, it was like it's like been an hour. Okay, back to what I was saying. Okay. I said, it wasn't for the Section 8 programming. I wouldn't give him any hassle whatsoever for living there. Again, I was going by what Section 8 programming and everything else. Okay? I wish I didn't give them that much problem at all. They were pretty decent people. They were good people. That was the problem. They were great people to me. But again, I had to abide by what Section 8 was telling me. So, I was in a rock and a hard place. The place wasn't going to pass again for another inspection. And I wanted to make sure that Section 8 programming was still on. This is before I got my Social Security. Didn't even have Social Security. The only income I had was the self-employment income. That was it. No Social Security money, nothing from the state to help me with that situation other than the Section 8 programming. You have to think I had to try to keep that Section 8 program going as much as possible. So she didn't maintain the property to the point where I was going to pass again. So that was my biggest concern. I was under some pressure at that point trying to abide to the Section 8 MSHDA rules for that program. So I wouldn't, again, and because without that Section 8 program, I couldn't afford that apartment. I couldn't whatsoever. And I wish I didn't have to go down that route with that whole situation on 408 First Street. I wouldn't have. Period. If it wasn't for that. So, because I was hoping to move downstairs in the downstairs apartment, but the other tenant below, TT, was causing more issues than anything, being a Karen at the point. She was being a Karen. And it's like trying to control whatever what was going on with me about moving down that apartment downstairs. So I could pass the Section 8 program again. And when it became too much of the problem with TT, that's when it just went. It's like we all both made the right decision at this point. Tamika and me made the right decision on me moving out of there. Period. So I was kind of hoping that didn't happen. It does suck. As I said, I was under pressure by MSHDA Section 8. If you're still here, Neil Olin, if you're still here or not, I haven't seen any new messages from you. Okay? I was trying to actually contact them again. Like I see the place has been empty for a while. Considering, I was thinking if they might able to rent again. And it won't be under Section 8 or MSHDA rules stuff. It'd be me straightly paying them out from my money. I was hoping to maybe get a hold of them again. If that was ever an option. I was trying to reach out to them. I couldn't, but again, their numbers, no phone numbers are no good. So I can't contact them. Again, I told you I was under pressure with MSHDA Section 8. You have to have, the place has to pass for Section 8 programming. Do you understand that at all? If it don't pass, I would have to move out. They would tell me to stop paying my rent in the process. That was the whole thing. So, again, I was under pressure by MSHDA Section 8. You understand that, correct? They have certain rules they have to abide by to pass Section 8 programming in order to still rent under Section 8 housing. That was the whole point of me moving down to the downstairs apartment. Oh yeah, I did forget about that. Wait, not Chris. Oh, dude, talking about Chris, the owner of the place over on. Chris was not the owner of that place. It was Richard Enos. He was the owner of that property before he passed away. He was the owner before John Thomas was. Chris wasn't the owner. It might have been passed to Chris after he passed away. Now, Salvation, I was talking about the landlord passed away. No, he did not. Richard Enos was the owner. I am only dealt with Richard Enos. And that's a total lie. Chris did not own that property. So I know that for a fact. I've been there for 3 years. I had lived there for 3 whole years. I am the one that paid him rent every month. Was Richard Enos. So now you got your facts wrong on that one. Because when I was there, he redid the basement, the cement. He redid the floor of the basement. He was doing some work there when I was living there. It was Richard Enos. So you got your facts wrong. Who owned that property? So, if everyone else's fault, why was you driving around with no intrude back in the day? What? Okay, I'm not understanding what you said about intrude back. What is that? What you're talking about? I don't understand what you're asking there. Insurance back in the day. Okay. What are you talking about? Huh? I've never been ticketed for no proof of insurance. Or no insurance at all. What are you talking about? And the only last time I owned a car before this car, that was back in 2007 and 8. What? What are you talking about? And before that, when I owned a car, that was back in when I was when I owned that '93 Oldsmobile. I hardly was driving around that time. I didn't even have a car at that time. What? I never drove with expired tags. And you got me wrong with somebody else then. You got me confused with somebody else. I never drove with expired tags. I never drove without insurance. Are you talking about Paul? If you're talking about Paul, you're maybe mistaking me for Paul or somebody. That's not me. I'm not lying because I don't. And again, I didn't. Oh, I like in 2006. I never really owned a car. So I'm not lying. You're the ones making up things at this point now. I never owned a car in 2006 with expired tags. Okay then. All right, if that's the case, prove it. Okay. So Trump was president in 2006? Now you're just caught yourself in your own bullshit now. The Trump was even president in 2006. When you're talking about stimulus, my stimulus came in about a week ago. Directly deposited. Okay, now you're off the. You're making no sense at all now, Nilo. Blame him for what? I never blamed Trump for anything. You're just making up shit now. I never blamed Trump for anything. Nope. Oh, whatever, dude. You're just making up shit now. Yeah, I did get my Social Security today. Yes, I did. I did get it. If you want. The reason why I had a card last time, because I was junking cars with somebody. We came across a car and we bought it. And that was not in 2006. What did you do for our country? Nilo? I want to know. What did you do for our country? Since you're asking me, what did you do? Yeah, I know. He was getting some details correct, but now he's got some details wrong at this point. Okay? Not everybody served in any armed forces, so. And then it doesn't matter, really. I haven't served any army or anything, or any armed forces. So what? A lot of people haven't served. Why does it make a difference? I contributed some way, somehow. Don't have to be in an army for it. What's there to say? I'm not pro. So what? It was in the army. What makes a big deal? So everybody in the army that didn't serve the army didn't contribute anything, so they don't mean shit to you? That just makes you look bad, man. You're just making yourself look bad at this point. So, because I didn't serve our military or in our armed forces, I don't mean shit to anybody. That means everybody who has not served in the armed forces that lived in the U.S., you're putting everybody down at that point, even yourself, that you're a disgrace to your uniform, if that's the case. You fought for the freedoms, for what we have. And you're making yourself look bad at this point. So the fuck what? You're better than us? Because we didn't serve the armed forces? So that makes you better than us, correct? Makes it better for anybody. So you make so you're better than us. So what? So you're better than us. That's what you're saying. You're better than everybody. My point exactly. You think you're better than us. Dave is served here, and did he seen shit like that like you are? Apparently not. You're just right now. You're just like you're making yourself look bad to everybody. And if you did serve our country, you're making it look bad. If you're representing the country. Oh, we go. We're buffering again. Oh, come on. You're just making the whole. If you represent the whole United States Army or Air Force, you're just making it look bad at this point. Ugh, gosh darn. Buffering. Come on. Gosh damn this thing. What the fuck? What the hell is this shit popping up on my screen? Okay. The heck? I'll be back.